Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with some more racing. We have got the Landstalker, the new Landstalker XL. It's probably not going to be used all that much. I mean, it's quite expensive and probably not all that quick. I'm not sure why it's as much money as it is to buy, because I doubt many people are going to buy it, but there we go. Apparently there is the great grass oval occurring down there. Don't you go push me off the edge. We need to be racing in a second. Apparently we have a demo derby going on immediately up the front here. No, Chris. Can we make sure Chris goes off? I feel like that would be a good idea. Right, that's the punishment for the fact someone else jump-started even better than we did. Bloody hell. Someone exploded. Not quite sure how that happened. Things have gone on. It is safe to say things have gone on here at the start of this race. Oh, that's a difficult corner to get right at those sort of speeds. Just come barreling down there, and yeah, really got to make sure you get on the brakes and make that turn. We're going to bounce our way across the inside a little bit through here. This is a quick corner. It's a quick corner. You don't necessarily want to be too wide around. I'm not going to have. There's nowhere to go through there. We can have the best run in the world, but this road is pretty narrow. 3 wide is questionable in terms of execution, shall we say. Dangerman ran wide and bumped the wall, but didn't really slow the vehicle down enough. We're going to have a look at trying to get underneath through here. It might be able to do something, not quite. It's worth a go. We're going to have a big run to the inside. Oh, it's a big twitch. I wanted to get that pass done, but it was such a big twitch from the back of the vehicle, I just wouldn't be able to carry the sort of speed needed. 4 wide, up the hill we go. Can I do anything here? Nope. It's just too. There's too much Landstalker, too much SUV in front of us. Oh, mind the trees. I don't think that's going to be the sort of bushes that screw up here, because it's the very tops of the trees. It's the low-lying shrubbery that's often the problem that we get where you hit it and it either slows you down massively or kind of half spins the car because of. I don't even know, it's weird. Regardless, we have made it through there all no problem. We're battling away with the lead. We'll have a look to the inside of the hairpin. This should put us up to the lead if we can get the exit. I was going to give the car space. I was trying to discourage it from going around the outside. However, they stuck to their guns and they made it work. Yeah, this is a curious run to the finish line because it's a very slow corner. There is going to be enough time. Oh, they're fighting over who gets in the drive. There is just going to be enough time to get a slipstream pull, but it is going to be close, especially if you're fighting with many vehicles through there, because it's such a slow corner that you're still accelerating away, so catch-up isn't as effective through there, if that makes sense. So, yeah, the slipstream pull down there isn't going to be as massive as you might see on some. Stevie being very brave through there, just about enough space. Ewan is going to pick up all of the pieces there as we fought, and the rest of the pack that had the iffy start are going to be caught up with us already. It's now far too many wide on the streets of Los Santos. I'm going to back out of that. If I take that line I was going to, we were going to understeer wide into everybody. Oh, I understeered wide across there. Thankfully we stayed ahead of Angus. Didn't end up bumping into anybody. It's two-wheeled antics for me. Not as a not very much two-wheeled antics, but still. Oh, we're going to get really good run. It's running a wrong place through there. Can't do anything with all of the momentum. We just have to sort of sit behind. These vehicles, I mean, there's nothing so crazy different about them in terms of driving, nothing wacky about the driving characteristics, but they race well together. You'll get away with little bumps and little nudges, and perhaps because they're not crazy fast, you know, slightly less mistakes occur. I like them. I like them in there's. They make for good racing. They are very expensive for what I'm not going to buy one for normal online, but they are fun enough to have some good battles with. Whether a bump draft will work with them, I would expect it to, with the way they're kind of interacting with one another. I think we might be able to. Maybe the run to the finish line at the end might be decided by that sort of thing. It has happened before. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it has happened before in these kind of close races when you get so many vehicles sort of stacked wide that there's no other option almost but to just impart your momentum to somebody else. And there is a finite limit here how many vehicles wide you're going to fit. So this time around it's Dangerman that gets the run and will take the lead of the race. So they were close enough there to get the slipstream pull to work. useful information for that final lap. We're going to go through the middle. I wasn't expecting that to work out as well as it did. It worked pretty good. It worked pretty good. Ewan has then got through the middle of both of us with that slipstream pull. Now, I have the right line through here. Got to rely on Ewan not making any mistakes. It got a little bit bounced sideways, but you know, it can brush the door like that. Didn't really do anything. Yeah, these seem pretty good on the old contact front. It's always nice when you get a vehicle that's just good to race, even when it's the unexpected bloody SUVs. It's always good. That one. Oh, we almost got onto two wheels after brushing the curb there. We will get onto two wheels through that. Oh. There's been a little bit of contact. Brandon had a big dive at the inside but couldn't stop. That put Ewan wide and slow. Now with 3 wide for third, as Brandon has taken the lead. I don't know what happened to Impega. There must have been some sort of contact further back to cause issues over there. We get a good run, but I've got nowhere to go really with it. Nope, we're just going to have to kind of sit back here. Once again, we find ourselves with a good run and nowhere to go. We can get some draft of Ewan's vehicle up the hill. You'll get some draft of Danger Man. I'll get a little bit left for dead there, but it's not too bad. There's a big bounce across there. They're going to run out of grip. It's just, as I'm having to try to take alternate lines to avoid these vehicles. Oh, a little bit of lag. Where's that going to end up with cars? Who can I get in the slipstream of? Danger Man? Sure, let's make it 4 wide. It's 4 wide and narrowing, but thankfully we are ahead just before the narrowing part. That was risky. I mean, if it looked like I was going to get caught by the wall, I'd just got on the brakes. It was worth the risk, I guess. We'll take the lead away from Ewan here. But again, I don't know whether you want to be leading here. Although if they fight like that much, then they might not get the slipstream draft. So there's all a lot of what ifs and buts might happen on the final lap. Here, they're not going to be close enough because they were so busy stumbling over one another. Brandon might get second, or again, we're playing the what position would it be if it was a final lap. But Brandon would get to probably second by, although outside for that corner. It's going to be a frantic run to the finish line. That's all I know here. We have track position currently. It's not going to last the whole lap, of course. We're going to have to fight for it. Liam and Dangerman are going to shoot past on that outside line. We get a really good run through the next corner, but where are we going to go exactly here? To the outside. Be careful of the lamppost. Oh, Dangerman. Oh, dear. I just didn't get off the throttle in time. I thought we could get away with it, to be honest. It initially looked like we might be able to get away with it, and it just couldn't get the cars unstuck from each other. That's annoying. His front and rears got connected. It can happen to anything. We're wearing Ewan as a hat. That's not how it's supposed to go there. Chances of winning have gone a bit awry. Our chances of 5th is possible. That's about what we're fighting for here. Yeah, the leaders have got far enough away. As I said, collisions are better with these vehicles. However, front and rears get connected can happen with any car in just about any game, really. It's just one of those racing things that can go on. I mean, if me and Pega are really clever, maybe we can do something down this back straight, especially if the whole lead group fight one another. That is going to be our best bet to maybe sneak a podium. I don't know who's got to the lead of the race. Somebody has. But yeah, we've got to get this exactly spot on, and I don't think we're going to, because I think I'm too close here to really make this work. Impega moves across to actually, it's kind of clever. It stops me from really using the curb boosting to its full effect. It's not going to matter. I think we're going to get just slipstream. Impega's going to slipstream us to the finish line, I would imagine here. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We bumped the wall anyway. So all got wrong on the final lap of the race. It was going very well, and then it all fell apart. Liam leads from Longbow, and Brandon, I think, make up the top 3. Glisker's going to try and go around the outside, and we'll probably make that one stick, to be honest. I've not got any answer to that as we head around the final corner of this race. Who has got the better run to the finish line? It's going to be Glisker. We're in identical cars. No one's got anything more to give. Hyper's going to get both of us, I think. Yeah, Hyper got both of us with that run from further back. Maybe I should have lifted and gone for the draft on Glisker's car. Might have been the way to go. That's quite an impressive parking job, actually. Sure, that can stay up there. Oh no, Glisker did beat Hyper in the end. Just on that one is super, super close. Fastest lap will go to Scotty down in 10th. Good race. Unfortunate last lap. Brandon got second, along with third. Liam taking the victory in all of this. Unfortunate final lap for me. It is the way it goes sometimes. Me and Dangerman ended up much further down the order. But those are pretty good to go racing with, I will say that much. for our second race around here, we have gone back to the Penumbra, the FF, because it's a really good vehicle to race, pretty much. It drives very nicely, it's really good for close wheel-to-wheel battles. If you do hear some slight clonking going on in the background, I do apologise, that would be Ruby. We've got like a little, it's like a ball, a track that you got, it's like a plastic, it's like a plastic tube with a ball in it that can bat around. And Ruby the kitten is having a whale of a time currently with that. It's kind of noisy, so you might hear that going on in the background. Oh, we're going to give Chris a little bit of a bump draft. Probably not a good idea. Through there. Nobody ended up out wide through the fast corner. Everybody got in trouble through the next corner. I'm going to hope that we can plough through the lamppost cleanly, which we didn't quite. It could have been worse for us. We could have been actually involved in that shunt. There's a big lead for somebody at the moment. We're not going to worry about that. God, he's got so much grip. I'm going, whoa! What did Chris hit to do that? I don't know. Oh, we're going to bounce over something. Kind of curbing and whatnot. But, well, as far as starts go, I couldn't really ask for much better from that far down on the grid. We stayed out of trouble. We've managed to make our way up into 4th. And, yeah, we're there. Is that Scotty leading the way? Yeah, Scotty has got the lead. Wow, I had a mega run off that corner. All of the speed from my Penumbra. We're to the outside of Impega. It was always going to be a difficult pass to make work. Might just go for a... I was going to go for a sort of sit in line, but it's not really quite panned out. Ewan with crazy speed all the way down the back straight. We finally get some draft off somebody, but it's too little too late to do anything on this lap around. Ewan, I think, might have got an oversteer moment on the outside. That's fine. We move up to a podium position as we all barrel down into the hairpin for the first time. Nicely does it for all of us. Actually, everybody quite cleanly through there. I mean, thankfully that hairpin is kind of later on in the first lap, so you're a little bit more spread out at least. It's, I mean, the quick corner where everybody had a crash, funnily enough, is the dangerous one on this circuit at the start, and it did kind of happen a bit. Right, we're up to second. We got a good run through here. I'm not going to have a dive at this corner. It's too quick. You don't really have a braking zone for a dive to work. You'll just draw alongside and likely have a crash. We'll get a big slipstream pull down there. I don't know how fast you can dare take this in the Penumbras quite quickly. Flat out? I don't know. Certainly not flat out if you've got a big slipstream tow. If you're on your own, you can probably take it flat out. Through here is sketchy but fun. Oh, big crash behind us. I don't know what would cause that. Well, there could be many things that could have caused that one. I mean, I saw my car bounce across the bumps over there, and if you've got cars going too wide and someone bounces and their car kind of jumps across, it'd be easy to block up the track. It's kind of a little bit of a narrow point on this particular circuit. It's a good fun layout, I have to say. It is a good fun layout. I mean, these cars can't really go wrong with the Penumbra. Yes, it is quite expensive for I guess probably a mid-ish tier sports car if you're going for outright speed and whatnot, but as far as a vehicle to drive, it's very good fun, and as far as a vehicle to race, we tend to get very good races with it. We will head around the top of the course. I mean, we're going to get caught down here, we're going to get slipstream past. That's fine, we've got a 4-car breakaway at the front. Can manage that. It's when it's the whole field all together, that's when it becomes bigger trouble. We get a great draft. In fact, we're going to... Oh, sort of... Oh, okay, maybe not moved across in front of Ewan. Might be a poor idea. Yeah, but what the... Was that Chris again upside down and tumbling wildly out of control in a weird place? It did look like it. Hyper just left a mile of space on the inside. Either thought I was going to take a dive bomb from that far back, or just managed to make a mistake. Not quite sure how that ended up and why, but regardless, it's now much more than a 4-car group. Impega with that little gap. Everybody else is now catching. We are in the middle of everybody through turn 1. Oh, we're going to have a lift through there. Yeah, big lift for us. Hyper can be on the outside. Now, I don't really want to be too wide into this next corner. I do want the line I'm on, but I don't want to be trying to sweep around the outside of somebody here. Oh, Hyper's actually very careful on the brakes. Impega got a huge twitch, and Impega's found a house. Well, Impega's car is... that's not where you want to be. I think they might have got on the bumps. I think Impega was on there. I don't think there's anybody around to give contact there, so... Oh, God, the speed in the draft. I wonder if that might have been what caught out Impega. Suddenly, speed in the draft in these corners where it have been flat out no problem before, suddenly aren't no problem anymore. And the big twitch caught out the car and ended up, yeah, in someone's front garden. Well, Again, this is 4 cars, a little bit of a 4, not quite a 4-car breakaway as much as it was before. Danger Man in 5th is kind of close still. That was a bit of a bad corner from me, to be honest. Can they get some draft, though? Yes, we can, so we'll recover from the bad corner. We're to the outside here, though. That's a long way around the outside. We're probably better off doing what Hyper did. However, we didn't, so here we are. Come on, let's go for some teamwork bump draft. The trees do affect your vehicle a little bit. No, not worked. Not as effective as Slipstream on your own from much further back. Well, it was worth a try to have a look to see what we could do. I mean, there's definitely no weird collision physics with these cars if we managed to push Hyper the whole way down that straight, or tried to push Hyper the whole way down that straight and didn't do anything. Now it's a 7-car battle for the lead. Scotty clipped the wall, lost momentum. I then gave Scotty the momentum that was lost. There's a 7-car battle for the lead at a gap, and then another big... Oh, no, there's a couple of cars. There's a big group further back. Well, it's heading towards the final lap. Yeah, we've got one more time around here. It's a lot of cars into turn 1. It's basically the top 6 all in a group, and Scotty's right there as well. Oh, Ewan and Angus have tangled through the next corner. That's going to drop them back. Might not have time to recover from that one. Depends on how much we slow each other down in our fights here. A little bit of a lift through there. There's a pink car also visited a house. I don't know if that's Impega's house or a different one over there. We are flat all the way around that section. We've got a huge run. We're going to go soaring up towards the lead through there. It was a nice run to the lead. A little bit of a bounce on the curve there, though. A little bit awkward, and that's going to put Liam back past us. Damn it, it was a great run. It was a great run, a good pass. Probably scared the crap out of them, because I don't think they were expecting a car there. I wasn't expecting a car there with all of that speed. We're going to be back alongside again. Not quite going to do anything here. Oh, it does look like it might be a 3-car battle now. Looks like everyone else might have fallen too far back to be a factor in this one. But I say, for whatever reason, we didn't see what went on. We will shoot our way up to the lead. Now, maybe we've got this timed right. I don't know if you want to get off the final corner in the lead of the race, really. We're going to get Slipstream passed down here. Doesn't matter. We always know this is going to happen, that they go either side of me. Now, if we can get back in the tow, could we be in the right place at the right time for the run to the finish line? That is the question. I don't really want to have a big dive here. You kind of want to be in second, maybe coming out of the last corner? Or do you want to be in third and get the bigger run than everybody? It's difficult to know. Will the track position play king around the outside there? Was not a way we wanted to really go for that. Liam might be too far away from me. Might be down to Danger Man to stop Liam if anyone's going to do it. Here we go. Has anyone got a good enough run? I've got a good run. In fact, I've given the good run to Danger Man, who is going to do it. We bumped Danger Man forward, I think, past Liam. We were going, but we didn't quite have enough speed. Yeah, it really was. He wanted to be in the second place, and I just couldn't quite get the hairpin. Maybe I should have flagged out the inside at the end of the straight. Maybe. But then I would try and get the car stopped. I might have been in trouble. Ooh, that car's missing a tyre. And that car's missing all of its tyres, actually. Things must have gone wrong there. Liam gets fastest lap of the race. However, Danger Man does get the victory. I mean, look at the finish time between all of us. In fact, Scotty was not far back either. Scotty was really catching at the end there that I didn't clock. So got within a couple of tenths of, well, a tenth of me, actually. I really didn't clock that one at all. I was busy watching forward, not behind. Jeez. Well, there we go. The Landstalker is actually good fun to race. The Penumbras are brilliant. We know the Penumbras are brilliant. They are amazing. It's kind of wheel-to-wheel racing. But yeah, Landstalker actually pretty decent. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you to Scotty for building this circuit. That, though, is going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.